All right, welcome back. And now we're going to talk about the ambiguous case. So this is side-side angle. Okay, so this is where it depends on the relationship between two of the sides and the altitude of the triangle. That's going to let us know one of three things. Either one, no such triangle exists. That's one outcome that could happen. Two, one such triangle exists. Or three, there could be two distinct triangles possible. Okay, so this is the way it is. The first four here are when we have A is acute. So in all four of these examples, A is acute. So in this case here, A is less than H, the altitude, the height of the triangle. If A is less than H, then we don't have a triangle because A is too short, right? It swings through. If you picture a hinge here, it swings through and it doesn't go far enough to hit the ground, in a manner of speaking. So you can't form a triangle if A is less than B, okay? Or excuse me, A is less than H, so we have the height of the triangle. If A is less than H, right, then it'll swing through and it'll never touch the ground, right? Here we have a right triangle, right? So A is equal to H in that case, so we'll have one triangle. So we've dealt with those, right? So we know about this situation. If A is greater than or equal to B, right? So A is bigger than this leg over here, then we'll have one triangle. Okay? But what if A is between B and H? Right? So obviously here, in this case, if A is greater than or equal to B, it's obviously bigger than H, right? But here, let's say it's between H and B. Well, that means it's going to swing through and it'll hit the ground twice, right? Because A will hit over here, it'll swing through, and it'll come back and hit over here. So if A is bigger than H, but smaller than B, that's what we're going to have. We'll have two distinct triangles. Now, the last two is what if A is obtuse? In this case here, if A is less than or equal to B, we will have no triangle. And in this case here, if A is bigger than B, then we'll have one triangle. Okay, so here, those are the six possibilities that we could have based on these relationships. Okay, so you're going to want to keep those in mind. It'll be very helpful. Okay, just remember those relationships.